Hello everybody, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, miss?
I'm fine, thank you. So how was your journey to come here? Was everything okay when you came to here?
Yes. There was huge traffic.
Sorry?
There was huge traffic.
Oh, because this is Thursday. So you have already done one class in the last week. So what is your experience? Did you enjoy it or not? Can you share something from that class? Please. What's your name? Okay, sit down please and then you can say.
Enjoy it. Very good. This one, class 2. Very good lesson and writing a talking with others.
So you think you learned something from there?
Yes.
What about you?
Sit down.
You don't have to sit down. You don't have to stand up there. How did you get the class? I mean, you enjoyed it? Did you learn anything?
Yes.
Anything? Okay, good. And you?
Yes, I also
Learn?
learn
A lot of things.
yes things the class and hope. So I also learn
How to write in the poster, and how
Yes.
to do presentation. Okay, good. And what about you?
Yes, class I'm very nervous,
Okay.
but now I'm fine.
Oh, that's great.
There are many, yes, last class many activities I know.
You enjoyed and you learned many activities. So hopefully today you will do more. You will learn more things today. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So if I ask you what is a speech or public speaking, can you share your opinion? Can you say something? do you have any idea about public speakers, public speech, the presentation? Any idea? I mean, did you see anything in TV or YouTube or any meeting place? Suppose there was election few days back. The speakers, they give their speech. That is the public speech, public presentation. Now it clear? Understand?
Yes.
So, do you like any speakers? Do you have any, favorite speakers that you like in speech or motivational speech or anything? Can you name anyone? In television or YouTube? Anyone. It can be from Bangladesh or abroad, whatever it is. Can you say anyone's name? Aisha? From Bangladesh?
Assam Williams.
Hassan Nicholas. And
He's the host from IBC.
okay. So do you know? Have you heard the name Ayman Sadiq?
Yes.
Okay. So you know Ayman Sadiq, but he is also a public speaker. I think you have seen his videos, motivational videos in YouTube. No, no. In television.
No?
Okay. Okay. So have you seen Anisul Haq, the former mayor, his speech? Have you seen? Oh, that is also public speaking.
He's what?
Okay. And then his wife now give more speeches nowadays. That is also public speaking. Okay. So whoever speak in front of the audience, huge audience, that is called public speech.
Our Prime Minister also.
Yes, Prime Minister is giving his speech. You see the news or television, right? That is also public speaking. Okay. So
Miss, how about Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
yes, that
The
is
7th March.
yes, 7th March. You know that is a historical speech. That is also public speech. Now you clear what is public speech?
Yes.
What is the Bangla for speech?
Boktita, bhashon, right? Bhashon, boktita, that is also public speech. Okay. So today I will show you a public speech of a former USA president. Can you guess any name? Former USA president? Yes. Whenever I say USA president, so you said Barack Obama. You are correct, 100% correct. So today I'll show you a speech of Barack Obama. Okay, you can see it, you can enjoy it for 2-3 minutes.
I'm grateful for your hospitality.
I'm showing from the beginning, so you
Thank you so much. Good afternoon.
Go speak.
I am honored to be in the timeless city of Cairo and to be hosted by two remarkable institutions. For over 1,000 years, Al-Azhar has stood as a beacon of Islamic learning. And for over a century, Cairo University has been a source of Egypt's advancement. Together, you represent the harmony between tradition and progress. I'm grateful for your hospitality and the hospitality of the people of Egypt. And I'm also proud to carry with me the goodwill of the American people and a greeting of peace from Muslim communities in my country. Assalamu alaikum. We meet at a time of great tension between the United States and Muslims around the world. Tension rooted in historical forces that go beyond any current policy debate. The relationship between Islam and the West includes centuries of coexistence and cooperation, but also conflict and religious wars. More recently, tension has been fed by colonialism that denied rights and opportunities to many Muslims. And the Cold War, in which Muslim majority countries were too often treated as proxies without regard to their own aspirations. Moreover, the sweeping change brought by modernity and globalization led many Muslims to view the West as hostile to the traditions of Islam.
Okay. So, so you see that Barack Obama, former president of America, he was giving his speech in Cairo, a Muslim country. So did you notice anything about his presentation style, his cultural effect? Can you say anything?
He gave salam to the students.
Okay, so from the back side, can you say? One point is he said Assalamu alaikum. Why did he say Assalamu alaikum? Can you say?
All of them are Muslim folk.
Muslim. And where the speech was? Cairo. Because Cairo, this is a Muslim country, Egypt. Okay. That's why he said Assalamu alaikum. Okay. And about what he was talking, he was connecting their culture with what? The Muslims. That what is happening in America and what is the relation of Muslims with that country people. He was describing this. So, when he came, first what did he do? He did greeting. So, for any public speech or presentation, first what to do? Greeting. That means if you go to any Christian country, you can say, you don't need to say Assalamu alaikum, right? What you will say? If it is morning, what you will say? Good morning. Okay, and it's evening time, what to say? Good evening. Good evening or good afternoon, depends on the time. Okay, that will be the greeting. And can you say anything about his dress up?
Formal dress up.
Yeah, he is in formal dress up because this is a huge audience and from another country, from America to Cairo, he came to give this speech. So he came in a formal attire, that means formal dress up. So you understood that for any public speech, you have to go in what? Formal dress up. Okay, that's good. So you understood clearly. And we couldn't show it fully because this is 1 hour speech. But what happened here? When he was talking, he has said Assalamu alaikum and he was talking about the Muslims. So it was what? That another culture, he was showing respect. Islam is not his culture, right? But he was showing respect to the students. Sorry, to the people. You would write also? Okay, you can give it. So you do activity now. That is what there are some points that for the speech. What will be the characteristics of the speech? What do you think that in Barack Obama's speech everything was present or not? You will beside the question you will just write yes, no, or if you think there is something else rather than yes, no, you can write. Okay, here is the starting of the speech appropriate. We started with Assalamu alaikum. You can right or wrong, yes or no. You write yes or no. Or if you want to say more, you can write. Okay, very usual. If you don't understand, you can ask me. You can write. You have to answer the first 9. Okay, and it just yes, no. You can answer. No problem. Yes. Yes, no. You have to write down yes or no. No, it's why yes, yes. Yes? Which one? That one? Share relevant ideas and information. That's when you are in an Islamic country, they speak about the Islamic things or not. That is right. Yes or no? Yes or no? Sorry, no problem. Was the voice loud and clear enough? What do you think? Did you speak loudly?
Yes.
Okay, so that yes. So the next question is body language, and I thought that appropriate. That means did he look at the audience or not? Okay. You understand? You understand? He was talking about the Muslims, right? Okay, so you think it's not Muslim or I don't know. You finish the only first 9 questions. Don't go to the second part. Okay? And if that whatever you think, you write down. Is it and the questions goes with him or not? Just express
Miss,
it right.
what is the meaning of the term hesitate?
Hesitate, that means whenever hesitate, okay. Don't feel hesitate. You know what is the word hesitation? When you want to say something, suppose you want to ask me any question, but what happened? Shall I ask this or not? What is that? That is it?
Hesitation.
Hesitation, right? So that called hesitation. And when you are going for a verb, that is hesitate. Hesitate. Understood, Jamil? So all done? Asha, have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, Fanny. Is that? Then go to the next part. Done? Okay. So you so keep the page with you because now we'll go to another video or show it to you. Okay. That is another speech by a girl. Can you remember any girl who got the Nobel Prize just 5-6 years back? Can you remember? Malala.
Aung
Good.
San Suu Kyi.
Hmm?
Aung San Suu Kyi.
No, she's not a girl.
Oh.
She's a woman.
Woman, yeah. So now we'll show another video of Malala Yousafzai. Before starting that, I want to show that now check it carefully because previously you didn't know the points, which points you have to check, right? So now you know what are the questions you have to write down and the answers. So check, see the video carefully. Okay? Thank you.
Please welcome the winner of the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize, Malala Yousafzai. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a seat, please. I know you have been standing a lot and clapping, and I know people get tired. It's a human feelings. I'm really honored that I'm here today with so energetic, passionate, and peace-loving people. I'm really happy that the reason for which I'm here is going to be heard. That is, and that is education. This word seems a bit complex, but it simply means the right to learning. And when I come to these stages, speak at the UN, or give a Nobel Peace Prize speech, I simply ask that the right to learning should be given to every child. I ask for nothing else. But unfortunately, there are 57 million children who are out of school. For some of us, this would be a really sad news, a really shocking news maybe. And it might be happening like somewhere far away from this world. But it is happening in this world where we are living. It's not on any other planet. The children we are speaking for are living on this earth. They are our children. And they have the right to learn. But unfortunately, there are many people who do not give this opportunity to children, either because they think that children are supposed to work for them, or that children don't deserve it. Either that it is against our social taboos, or it is just a waste of money. And we have to fight against these mindsets. So this is a collective campaign. And if we want to see that change, and if we want to see every child getting quality education, then we have to work together. Then we have to go on this journey, but together. So I request all of you to think today that how can you help? How can you help these children to go to school?
Okay, so you have seen another speech by Malala Yousafzai. Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Did you get the message from here? Did you get the message? Can you tell what is the message? Okay.
It's written there.
Yeah.
The right
Actually,
The right to learning should be given to any child.
any child. Okay. So usually public speech, there behind any public speech there is hidden a message. Not necessarily that every public speech will be, will consider a written message, but sometimes. Suppose Malala, when she was talking, she said that I don't want anything. I just want that every child will get the education. She was saying like this. Okay, that was the message in her speech. Okay, and look at her dress. She is a Muslim, so her dress was, she was covered, the head covered, body covered, the Muslim dress, and she was very formal, not informal. Though she started with just a funny thing that I know you were standing for a long time and clapping for a long time. Okay, maybe you noticed it. She was just made a smile at the beginning. So now I have given you an activity page. For the first part, you deal with Barack Obama, and second part, you write down the name Malala Yousafzai and write down the answers. she could talk fluently, that makes স্বাভাবিকভাবে কথা বলতে পেরেছে। Alright, now listen to her. Keep it to you. Yeah, keep it to yourself. Yeah. So number one question is the starting of the speech appropriate? What did you write? Starting, the way she started. Was it okay?
Yes.
Yes.
How did she start?
Okay, sure.
She walked in, did this, right? Then in front of the microphone, and then she said,
Thank you.
right? Thank you. And then she of course, she's a known person. Like this is why then she did not say her name. She's already a known person. When we give a speech, I, me, you, him, right? When we give a speech, do we not say our name? Have to, right? Now, the opening, there has to be some sort of opening to the speech. The second question, what did you write? Does the speaker, first question, could you please read the question? Could you please read the question?
Now, the speaker
Yeah?
share relevant ideas and information.
Yeah. What did you answer?
Yes.
Yes. No. So whatever she was saying, she said, I will talk about education today. And next, she said a few sentences. Was that relevant on education? Or did she say something about child labor or early marriage or poverty? What did she talk about?
Education.
Education.
Child education.
Child labor. So she's relevant.
Yes.
Is she saying anything controversial that you do not agree? You agree with that? Yes, so relevant.
Yes.
Okay. Third question. Would you please read third question?
Is the starting of the speech appropriate?
Is the done. Third one. Starting of the speech. Yes, it's appropriate. Fourth one.
Is the speaker's voice loud and clear enough?
Enough.
Enough.
Was she loud and clear enough? The voice quality. Was it good enough? And she was loud with a microphone. But if you have to give a speech today, what do you have to do?
You have to speak loudly.
Right?
Jore,
So please
loudly.
write it down here. You have to be, when we give speech, common people, no microphone, we have to give it, we have to be 3 times louder. Write it down? Write it down.
At the back side you can write. At the back side you can keep this point. Write on this point.
Speak 3 times loudly. This is for us.
3 times louder.
3 times. You have to be 3 times loud. Okay? Done? And for example, at home or even when you talk to your friends, you have a normal voice. But when you are here, it has to be not double. It has to be triple, right? 3 times. Yes. Okay. Number 5. What's number 5?
Is
Is the
speaker's body language
gesture, eye contact appropriate? So what do you mean by body language? One language is something we speak, but the way we stand, the way we sit, that is also another language. Okay? You understand that? If people are looking at you. So, what was her standing posture? Was it okay? Was she moving too much? Was she moving? What was she doing? Was she speaking like a robot as well? Was she a robot?
No, it's a girl. She's a girl.
Yeah, but was she like speaking like a robot?
You know,
Was there any
other
expressions?
No.
other robots
No,
speak.
no smiling in her face.
He is smiling.
That is what I'm saying. That is also part of the positive body language. So you do not speak the way you. Remember in school we used to memorize poems. So do you think she memorized it? The speech, did she memorize it? No, she's saying from her heart, right? So that it has to be. It has to look real. Okay? So body language has to be positive. The way you stand, the way you smile, it has to be good. Okay? And then gesture. What does that mean? Gesture. Any hand movement, anything you're pointing at. Suppose you have PowerPoint slide or board. Look at that. That is gesture. Okay? For example, she made a joke. Was it relevant? Yeah? Okay. How about eye contact? What do you mean by eye contact? What is it? Eye contact?
saw him. It's
You're making a connection.
connection.
I look at you, our eyes meet, that means we are making a connection, right? So, as a speaker, you have, maybe there are 1,000 people. How are you making connection with 1,000 people? How are you doing that? How she doing it? Mandala, is she looking at one person at the front? Where are her eyes now? On one side?
Yes.
So did she always look at one side?
No.
She's also looking at that side,
Other side.
front side, right? So that you have to do. Your eyes need to move. It shows that you're looking at everybody. For example, if I take the whole class looking at her, what will you feel? Isn't it? So you have to make eye contact with. And it also shows what? If I look at one person, what will you understand?
Is she nervous?
Lack of confidence, right? If you look at everybody, confidence. That's what you have to do when you give a bhashan, right? You have to look confident. Got it? So another tip is maintain eye contact. Why am I discussing this? You have to give a speech now. You have to give a bhashan today. All of you.